This is how I'm starting today's video. My hair is just not keeping a curl lately, so I'm just pinning them up while they set and cool down. I'm hoping that anything comes of this. I wanted to wear this while I did my makeup, just to get me in the mood, you know? So by the way, today's video is get ready with me because I'm going to the pumpkin patch. This might or might not be my first time going this year already. I just wanted to take you with me, and I want to get really into fall. I have my laundry going right now, so I hope there's not too much background noise. Dressing up helps me get really excited for the season or the event or whatever. I already put this on, but I am going outside, so I want to put a little bit more SPF. I just like to let this soak in while I do my eye makeup. I had a different SPF, but I felt like it looked really greasy and made my face look so textured. Same as always, I'm putting some Palmer's on my lips. Of course, I'm starting off with this concealer on my eyes. Do you feel like the seasons are shifting? Because fall is so warm for so much longer now. Like by the time it feels like fall, it's Christmas or something, you know? Fall doesn't really technically even start until September 20, whatever, but we haven't had a white Christmas in a minute, but we always have white Valentine's Day. The seasons are shifting, and I thought that leap year existed to avoid that. Are there any weatherologists out there? Barometers out there? What do you guys call yourselves? I'm just setting this with KKW powder. So this is how I've been doing my makeup as of late. I take the Sigma E40 and MAC Era, and I've been using this as a transition shade. What a good idea. I don't even know when or why I purchased this color. It's such a random color. I think I used to use it on my lid, but it's nice just for the initial transition. This will help any color look more blended. There's just no bigger pet peeve of mine in the makeup world than a harsh line on your crease. This is a concealer brush by MAC, a 195, pointed, and when you turn it's flat. I'm going to use MAC Blanc Type on the lid. I don't cut my crease with concealer, I just do this. I think it helps make it look a little more blendy. I put pajamas in my dryer. I wanted to wear them today, but they're in the wash. So I threw them in the dryer and they didn't dry. They were like way too wet. So I'm just naked. All right, now I'm going to take the Sigma E35, and I think this is Cork. Yep, I'm just going to apply this to the outer corner really lightly, and I'm not going as high up as Era or as far inward either. I'm focusing this on the outer. Then I'm going to use the E40 again and blend everything. I wanted to give my hair all this extra time to set in their curls, but once you take it out, my hair is like poker straight. I don't know why that's a term, but that's what my hair is. I'm going to take the Sigma E25 and some Uninterrupted. That right in the outer. Good call, Francesca, good call. I'm going to line my eyes, just the outline of the liner. Line. And then after that, I'm going to do my outer corner in black. But I like to do the liner first to help map it out because I always put the black in the wrong spot if I don't do this. Okay, so I'm going to take the Sigma, oh, it's washed off. Sorry, but it's the pointed tip one. And I'm going to use MAC Carbon. And I just smoke this into the outer corner, just right there, just to create a little bit more depth. The reason I did my liner first was because I just really wanted to make sure to get this spot right here. It's like my fake outer corner. I'm just gonna put a little bit more Blanc Type. Do I look like a witch already? Maybe I did before I even started my makeup, I don't know. I'm talking about like a nice witch, you guys, like on Charmed or something. I never watched the Charmed reboot, but I think the original was on Netflix last year or Prime Video or something, and then they took it out in October, so thanks. When I was younger, I used to love Phoebe, of course. She was my favorite Hollowell sister, and I watched it when it was on Prime. I don't remember if it was Prime or Netflix, but I was so annoyed with her because she was so irresponsible. And as I've grown up, I'm so Prue. I want to watch like Friends and just see who I am because people apparently relate really well to those characters. I think it's weird because like when you're young, you want everybody to like you and like you take to heart when people don't, but like who in the world has everybody like them? Nobody. And the things that people dislike you for matter so little. I just feel so unbothered compared to when I was a little bit younger. I think it's in a good way. I'm taking Dior 3 Warm Olive. I always do this. I apply it straight from the tube onto my nose. Otherwise, I won't get into any of the crevices. I wish my dogs could come with me to the pumpkin patch. Did I tell you, Sebastian and I, we were in the mall, and this mall security lady, she was cute. She looked like Tinkerbell. She had like blonde pixie haircut. She like chased us. When she finally got to me, like I thought she was gonna run past me, but when she finally got to us, she said that there are no dogs allowed in the mall. But I was literally right in the middle of the mall. So I told her like, we're on our way to Nordstrom and dogs are super loud in Nordstrom. And she's like, oh, okay. So she's kind of had to walk away. Like there's nothing, what can you do? It was weird. And I've been to the mall many times since then. And there's always at least 2 cute little pups walking around. And I thought it was weird because Sebastian was in a case. Maybe I was holding him, but I have the dog carrier and I don't even let him walk when we go to stores or anything like that. I just carry him. That was actually enough foundation to do my cheeks too. I'll do a little bit more though. Who do you follow on Instagram? I used to follow makeup and all that kind of stuff, but I really don't like colored makeup. I don't do anything fun. So it's becoming less and less interesting to watch people because I feel like the makeup channels, they were just maybe getting boring for some viewers. I just got kind of bored watching it. I mean, makeup technique like Wayne Goss will always interest me because you could always learn how to apply makeup, but like looks wise, I just got kind of bored of it. And I found this cute little corner of Instagram all about the Myers-Briggs personality test, and there's all these memes and they're pretty accurate. I think it's so cute. That's my new favorite thing to follow because I'm super obsessed with the Myers-Briggs personality test. I don't follow horoscopes at all. If you do, that's totally fine, but nothing personally interests me about horoscopes. But I feel like a personality test feels more legit because you fill out the test. You answer these questions to show how your mind works, and people whose minds work in this way are this personality type, less to do with the moon and it's more to do with how you answer the questions. But I love it. I love that personality test. It also like helps me understand people too, because it's not just like, oh, he was born on this day, he must feel like this. That doesn't really do anything for me. But when you learn how people think, like whether they're thinkers or feelers or intuitive or sensory, like I just love that kind of stuff. So that is my new favorite thing on Instagram. And like they make these cute little charts and then they show which personality types are in which column and all that. I just think it's so cute, and a lot of the times mine are spot on. I just think it's funny. Like in social interactions, if I know what kind of personality types I'm interacting with, it helps me understand them a lot better. And I love understanding people because I think you have to learn how to understand people, because otherwise you're going to think that everything that they're doing to you is about you. So much of people and how they act in any situation is more about how they were brought up or how their own mind works more than how they're reacting to you. So it's important to learn. I think that's my new favorite. And then of course, empowering messages. I used to go on Pinterest for that. You can't mute Pinterest ads, so I don't go on there anymore. It's just so annoying to be scrolling through, trying to find something aesthetically pleasing or uplifting, and then you just find all these dryer ads. I feel a lot like House, Dr. House, because you know how he likes to solve puzzles and he likes to diagnose, you know, he's the head of the diagnostics department, but he doesn't care about people themselves, and he doesn't want to get Sally cured because she's Sally. He wants to find the cure because he's curious. I kind of feel like that in some ways, like when I am really interested in personality types and all that. It's not like the specific person is making me so interested. It's just, I just like to try to type people, I think, and it's less about them specifically and more like just how House thinks. That's not that I don't care about people. I'm very intrigued with human behavior. Like I don't like to socialize. I don't like to be in the social scene or interacting with the people. If you're watching TV or if you're a wallflower at a social event or something, like I just like to observe and see how the different personality types interact, just how people function in groups, by themselves. I just think that's interesting. A personality type is just a personality type, but you also have to consider their upbringing. Like two people who have gone through the exact same situation, they come out of it completely differently. So it's not just the environment, it's who they are first before that. And that is what your personality type is. You know, like some people react really well to tough love. They don't like to be consoled. They don't like that kind of stuff. There's There's a certain personality type who reacts really well to tough love. And then sometimes people like cry if they get yelled at. They want to be recognized for the good that they do. They don't take criticism well at all. That's a different personality type. I genuinely feel like I started this topic halfway through because I think I started it in my head, by the way. So this sounds like so much more random. I'm sure I'm going to be so angry with myself when I am editing this. More than horoscopes, more than anything, I really enjoy the Myers-Briggs personality test because of the accuracy. I enjoy it because it's based on your own answers as opposed to something like the moon or the day or the location or the time that you're born. That feels less, what is it called, tangible, believable? I don't know. It's just something I'm personally really into. It's fine, it's allowed, but I do love it. Unlike this blemish on my right cheek, that I don't love. I put a lot of pressure, I think, on myself in the fall because it's my favorite. I want to do it right, and it's only here for like a minute. Like I said, the season just starts so much later. I have all this stuff going on like right away. I'm definitely not complaining, but there just is a lot going on all at the same time, and you have like only a limited amount of time to enjoy it. I'm so nervous to take my hair down because the second I do it, it's going to turn so straight. Trust me, this curl is not staying. I think it's because my hair dried. Like I used that hot dog thing before and I put it in my hair while my hair was still a little bit wet. When I took it out, my hair was still wet. So it just was like weird, frizzy textured. It just wasn't that nice. So now when I put it on, when it's dry, it doesn't do anything either. I might not even put a lipstick. I forgot to put anything on my lower lash line. What do I do? I just like sneak whatever was on this brush at one time in there. Sure. I'm not ready to get dressed yet because I'm not leaving soon. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna hang out for a while with my dogs. I'm definitely going to wear this witch's hat. Oh, not with these. Okay, hold on. Should I wear stockings or not? If I'm wearing rubber rain boots. Okay, I'm gonna take out these bobby pins. I have Girls Next Door on in my living room. I want this to be too curly because it won't hold. The more curls, the better. I wonder which rain boots I should wear. Okay, I don't even want to touch these because I want them to stay. So I might even spray them again. I don't know why I said I might, like as I was reaching for the hairspray. I might. Baby one even enough. On my way to the pumpkin patch. This is totally normal, right? I'm gonna take some photos and then get some food. I am in such a good mood. I think that it is going to start raining, so fall vibes. Okay, I'm here at the pumpkin patch. It's very busy because it's like literally the most perfect weather for it. Taking some photos, and I want to find white pumpkins because I don't know, actually, you know, maybe orange ones are kind of cute too. This is not my first or second time here. It's the same people serving the corn. It got a bit windy, so I took out my hat because it was like so aerodynamic and I thought I'd fly away. I don't even have a broom for that, so I just took it out and now I just look like kind of gothic. There's a cat here. There it is. Hi. Hello. So cute. Cutie pie. day. This is happiness right here. This is my lunch. Breakfast. I have so much more satisfaction eating this in the comfort of my own home. Okay, I gotta eat now.